All right, I'm going to show you guys 2 stretches that you can do that are super easy. You can do them pretty much anywhere, and they'll sort of check all the boxes when it comes to having more structural integrity and kind of really going to the source of where a lot of your body dysfunction starts, right? So the first thing you're going to do, and again, this is super easy, very user-friendly, is a pec stretch, right? So you could use a doorway for this, or you could use a wall. You're going to set shoulder down. You're going to make sure that you're not shrugged up and then trying to stretch from here, because then that's going to stretch your shoulder. What you want to do is you want to make sure the shoulder is set down and kept down the entire time until you're in position. So here my shoulder is down so that I can actually stretch my pec. And then to increase the stretch, all you have to do is just move forward a little bit into the wall. Okay? I'll show it on the other side. Just like that. So the common mistake that you see is people will do this. This, not really going to give you much stretch. Anyway, pecs, tight pecs will round shoulders forward and create that desk posture. It also really weakens the muscles in the back. So always think about a 2-prong approach. Stretch these muscles, but also strengthen these muscles. Okay, guys? So the other thing that I'm going to show you, and you need the floor for this, is a hip flexor stretch. And it's also a quad stretch, but the reason why you shouldn't do this standing up is because there's almost always going to be a compensation. So the stretch that I'm talking about is this stretch. When you see people doing this, oftentimes what you'll find is as they pull this back, there's more compensation in the back than there actually is stretch on the hip in the first place. So you'll see that there's going to be this kind of rounding, or rather extreme curvature of the lower back. So the way that you mitigate that is you use the floor. So on the floor, what you want to do is you want to first start with a 90-degree angle. So this bottom leg has to be at 90 degrees in order for this to work in the first place. So this has to be in the right position. Then here you're going to cradle your head, and now when you grab here, it's going to be all hip flexor and all quad. Okay? And you're just going to hold this position. 2 minutes on each side, 2 minutes on the pec stretch. That's going to open up hip flexors and your pecs, which again is going to cover the 2 areas that you find the most dysfunction. Hip flexors get super short because we do too much sitting. We're always in this flexed hip position. So you want to open these up. Also, you'll find that if you open up your hip flexors, you'll also open up your psoas, which are hip flexors as well. It's one of the hip flexor muscles. So those are 2 easy stretches. Technically, it's 4 because you're going to do it for each side. 2 easy stretches for your whole body. If you don't have much time, everybody has 8 minutes. So it's your boy Mean Gene, GeneticXFitness.com. Sign up for online coaching. Hit the like button, subscribe button, all the YouTube stuff. I hate